Welcome back to my class. In our previous class, we solved a few problems based on arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of rational numbers. In today's class, we will be solving a few more problems or problem sums based on those arithmetic operations. So let's start the class. The first problem says that what should be added to this addition of three rational numbers to get 3. That means the final answer or the result of addition will be 3, and we have to add one more rational number to this addition, and then finally we will be getting 3. So let's assume that the fourth rational number that we will be adding or we want to add is x, and with x, when we will add these three rational numbers 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5, then final result of addition will be 3 as per this problem statement. So x can be written as 3 minus and then addition of these 3. Now what we can do is we can first simplify this addition, and then with that result of addition will be subtracted from this 3. Other way, we can simplify directly all these addition and subtraction operation. So either one we can do. Now let's proceed the bracket first. What operation we have within this bracket, and that is addition of three rational numbers. So let's proceed with that first. So 3 minus, here between 2, 3 and 5, the LCM will be 30. All these denominators are distinct. So 30 and 30 divided by 2, the quotient will be 15. So 1 will be multiplied by 15. Here 30 divided by 3, quotient is 10. So 1 will be multiplied by 10. Then 30 divided by 5 is 6. So 1 will be multiplied by 6. Now here 3 again we will be writing. Then from there we will be subtracting the result of this addition. So here 15, 10, 25 and then 6. It is 31. So 31 divided by 30. Now in the next step, what we will do is we will take the LCM of these two numbers, and that will be 30. Here 3 will be multiplied by 30 as the denominator of 3 is 1, and then from there 31 will be subtracted. So it will be 90 minus 31 divided by 30. So the answer will be finally it will be 59 divided by 30. That means this is the value of x. So this 59 by 30 will be added with these three rational numbers to get finally 3. Now let's see what is waiting for us next. The next sum is what should be subtracted from this subtraction or result of subtraction to get minus 1 by 6. That means what should be subtracted. So here we will assume again that x should be subtracted. So, and from where it will be subtracted? From the result of this subtraction. So first we will perform that subtraction, 3 divided by 4, and then from there, from that rational number we will be subtracting this 2 divided by 3, and from that result of subtraction we will be subtracting x, and then finally the result will be 1 divided by 6, and that is what the problem statement says. Now what we will do is we will first perform what subtraction we have within this bracket. Now between 4 and 3 the LCM will be 12. The denominators are distinct. Now 12 divided by 4, the quotient is 3. So 3 of the numerator, that numerator will be multiplied by the quotient which itself again 3, and then subtracted, then minus 2 the numerator, and here 12 divided by 3 it will be 4. So it will be multiplied by that quotient, and this subtraction will be performing, and then from there we will be subtracting again x, and finally we will get minus 1 by 6. Here the result of subtraction will be 9, and from there we will be subtracting 8. So it will be 1 divided by 12. From there we will be subtracting x, and then it will be minus 1 by 6. We will further rearrange the terms of this equation. So when this minus x will go to the other side of this equation, it will change sign. So minus x will become x when it will go to the right side of the equation, and on the right side we have minus 1 by 6. So when it will come to the left side of the equation, it will again change sign. So the simplified form of this equation will be 1 by 12 as it is as we have in the equation. So it will remain same. Then minus 1 by 6, it will become, when it will come on the left side, it will become 1 by 6. So it will change sign. And then minus x, when it will go to the other side, it will become x. Now if we further simplify, let's write this way: x will be the sum, the result of this addition. So between 12 and 6, the LCM will be 12, and 1 will be multiplied by 1, and here 1 will be multiplied by 2. So it will be finally 3 divided by 12, that means 1 divided by 4. So value of x is 1 by 4. That means from this result of this subtraction, we will be subtracting 1 by 4 to get finally minus 1 by 6. Now we will be moving to the next problem sum, and it says that divide the sum of these two rational numbers by their difference, means the difference of the same rational numbers. So if we frame the expression, then it will be 65 divided by 12. The first rational number will be added with the second rational number, which is 12 divided by 7, and that result of summation will be divided by the difference of those rational numbers. So it will be like this: 12 divided by 7. Now if we simplify further, then between 12 and 7, if we perform the LCM, then it will be 84. So in the numerator, of the division, then again we have again a numerator and denominator of this addition part. So first we are performing this addition, and for that addition, in the result, the denominator will be 84. And 84 divided by 12, it will be 7. So 65 will be multiplied by 7, then plus 12 will be multiplied by 12, as 84 divided by 7 is 12. Then this is basically the result of addition that we have in the numerator of this final division. So this is the result of the numerator, and then we will be dividing by the difference of those two numbers. So again, since we are performing on the same rational numbers, so their LCM will be 84. Here again we will have the same value, 65 will be multiplied by 7, but this time they will be subtracted. The second one will be subtracted from the first one. So this is the result of subtraction which is happening at the denominator. Now if we further simplify, let's write here. So it will be 65 multiplied by 7, so that value will come as 455, and then with that we will be adding 144, and then the denominator is 84, and then we are doing division, we are performing that. So in the denominator also it will be 455 minus 144, and then the denominator is same, and that is 84. So it will be further written as 455 plus 144 will be 599 divided by 84, and then 455 minus 144 is 311 divided by 84. And now since we are performing division, so it will be the first rational number and then the multiplicative inverse of the second rational number, and we will be this time multiplying the second rational number when we will be taking the multiplicative inverse of the second rational number. This rule we know, and since the denominators were same, so they will cancel each other, and finally the answer will be 599 divided by 311. So this is the value of that expression. This is the answer. Now we will move to the next problem. We will see what is waiting for us. Here it is written in the problem statement that if 24 shirts of equal size can be prepared in 54 meters of cloth, then what length of cloth is required for each shirt? That means if we assume that for each shirt the cloth that we need is x, say meter, here the unit is meter. so x meter. So for each shirt the cloth which is required is x meter, and in total we are basically making 24 shirts. So 24 shirts means 24 multiplied by x. So this much cloth we will be requiring, and that value is how much? If 24 shirts of equal size can be prepared in 54 meters of cloth, that means this is the requirement for each shirt. In total we are stitching or we are preparing 24 shirts. So this is the total requirement of the cloth, and that total value is given in the problem statement itself, and that is 54. So it's a simple problem sum. So if we want to know the value of x, simply it will be 54 divided by 24. Now 54 can be further factorized as it will be 2 multiplied by 27. 27 further can be factorized as, so it will be 2 multiplied by 27. 27 can be further factorized as 3 multiplied by 9, and then 2, 3, and 3 further can be factorized as 3 multiplied by 3. So finally in the numerator it will be this value, the multiplication of all these values or integers. Then in the denominator we have 24. 24 can be factorized as 2 multiplied by 12. Then 12 can be further written as 2 multiplied by 6, and then 2, 2 and 6 can be further factorized as 2 multiplied by 3. So it will be written as this. Now here let's see how many factors are common in the numerator and denominator. This 3 will cancel each other, 2 will cancel each other, and there is no more common factors which can cancel each other from numerator and denominator. So finally in the numerator we will be having 9, and the denominator will be having 4. So this is the value of x, or this 9 by 4 meter cloth is required to make one single cloth. The next problem sum says that find 5 rational numbers less than 2. Now less than 2, one rational number is defined, and that is 2, and all other 5 rational numbers that we need to find will be less than 2. So less than 2, there will be infinite number of rational numbers, and among those infinite number of rational numbers we can choose any 5. So here in this type of problem there will be no fixed answer, because here we know that if we consider the 2, the with respect to which we will find other 5 rational numbers, so we know, or we can write that 1 is less than 2, and also we can say that 0 is less than 1. Also we can say minus 1 is less than 0. We can say minus 2 is less than minus 1, minus 3 is less than minus 2, and minus 4 is less than minus 3, and so on. This series will continue till minus infinity. Now we know that integers are also rational numbers, so one set of answers could be 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So if we consider minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0 and 1, this could be one set of answers. So here these are the 5 rational numbers, and all these 5 rational numbers are less than minus 2. Now suppose if the problem is framed this way, that find 5 rational numbers which is between 0 and 2. So they are less than 2 and they are more than 0. So in that case we are telling that what are the two boundary values, 0 and 2. So between these two values we will be finding 5 more rational numbers. Again we know that between two rational numbers there could be infinite number of rational numbers. Now if we want to know that what is the mean value between 0 and 2, then we know that can be found out this way: 0 plus 2 divided by 2, and that value is 1, and that is also a rational number which lies between 0 and 2. So here we know that 0 is less than 2, so here the mean value which will lie at the midpoint, at the middle between 0 and 2, so this value will be 1. Now what? So one rational number we have already obtained, and 4 more we need to obtain. Now what we can do is we can find the mean value between 0 and 1. So if suppose want to find the mean value, then between 0 and 1 the mean value will be 0 plus 1 divided by 2, so it will be half. So that means that could be again another rational number which lies between 0 and 1, or we can say that lies between 0 and 2. Now we can find this mean value also, which lies between 1 and 2, and that value will be 1 plus 2 divided by 2, so that will be 3 by 2, and that is also a rational number and which lies between 0 and 2. Now what two more we need. So to find those two more rational numbers, we can consider these 2 points, we can find this number, we can consider these 2 points or these two values, these two rational numbers, and we can find the mean value or the mean the rational number. And here we can consider these two rational numbers, we can find the mean value. This one also we can consider. So this way we can find 4 rational numbers, and among those 4 rational numbers we can consider any 2 of them. Now suppose if we want to find this rational number, so here the mean value will be 0 plus half divided by 2, so it will be 1 by 4. So our first rational number was 1, then we obtained this, then we obtained this, and we obtained this. 4 we have already obtained. Now suppose if we want to obtain this rational number, so this is 1 by 4. So between these 2 points, so it will be half plus 1 divided by 2. So it will be 3 by 2 and then divided by 2. So finally it will be 3 divided by 4. So this value is 3 by 4. So these are the 5 rational numbers which lie within 0 and 2. This is one set of answers. Now if we suppose choose to find this mean value or this mean value, and again based on those 2 values, if we want to find some more rational numbers, then that value or that set will be something else. So here, if this, for as I said, that for this type of problem there will be no fixed values, as between any two rational numbers there could be infinite number of rational numbers. Now again the next problem is related to that concept only. Here we need to find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 3 by 4. So we know that 3 by 5 is less than 3 by 4. So let's choose 2 endpoints, here one value and here another value. This is 3 by 4 and the other boundary value is 3 by 4. This is 3 by 5 and this is 3 by 4. Now what we will do is we will choose the mean value first. So here the mean value will be 3 divided by 5 plus 3 divided by 4, and then whole summation will be divided by 2. So finally this value will come as 27 divided by 40. I am not doing this simplification as we have learned many times this type of simplification. So finally this value will come as 27 by 40. Now this is one rational number, we need to find 4 more, and to do that what we can do is we can choose this point. So that value can be found out this way: 3 divided by 5 one value, and the other value of that boundary is 27 by 40, and that sum will be divided by 2 as we are finding out the mean value. So here after simplification that value will be getting as 51 divided by 80. You must complete this calculation. Here it will be 51 divided by 80. So 2 we have obtained so far. Now the next value we can find here, the mean value of these 2. So this can be found this way: 27 divided by 40, then plus 3 divided by 4, and that addition will be divided by 2. So here the final value will be of 57 divided by 80, and this is the mean value, 57 divided by 80. Now 2 more we need to find, and for that we can choose the mean value of this 2 and mean value of these 2. Now when we will be finding out the mean value of these 2, again the same approach: 51 divided by 80 plus 27 divided by 40, and then whole addition will be divided by 2. So finally this value will come as 105 divided by 160. So this value will be 105 divided by 160, and if we choose to find this value, then it will be 27 divided by 40, and the another boundary value is 57 divided by 80, and that will be divided by 2. So final answer will be 111 divided by 160. So this is the fifth rational number between the given limits. So 111 divided by 160. So these are the five rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 3 by 4. Now this list is not fixed. As I said, we can choose this mean value as well, we can choose this mean value as well, or what we can do, after finding out the mean value, we can find the other four values from one side, maybe from the left side or maybe from the right side of that mean value. So we can proceed anyway, but the final aim is to find any five rational numbers between these two given values. In this series of lectures on rational numbers, we have learned many things like many arithmetic operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. There are different rules, there are different properties that we can apply, we cannot apply. We have solved many problem sums, many we have solved many complex expressions, we have simplified them. Now in the next series of lectures, I will be discussing about powers. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.